Hey everybody, I'm Oprah Zeb. I'm the guy here. Recently, my friend Neko Lacey made a YouTube video showcasing her entire plushie collection, and it made me think, hey, I like plushies. I have a plushie collection. I should do the same thing. It seems like a really fun idea for a video. So right off the bat, I think I'll follow in her footsteps and show off my Pokemon plushies, because that's what she did at first as well. And as you'll soon find out about me, I'm not the biggest Pokemon guy. I like Pokemon, but like, pretty much all of my friends like Pokemon way more than me. So first off, this is Pikachu, made of metal. Okay, next up we got Bulbasaur. As you can see here, he's kind of like a frog-like creature, kind of reptilian, and he's got a little bulb, and you can hang him, but like, you probably need like another string to hang him from, because he would just hang like that. And it's kind of, yeah. All right. And last up for Pokemon, we got Fuecoco. He's the starter in Pokemon Gen 9. He's the fire one, and he's really cute. He's like a pepper, but he looks like one of the Bubble Bobble dragons, so I really like him because of that. And yeah, that's all my Pokemon plushies. Pokemon Violet was the second Pokemon game I ever beat, unless we count spin-offs. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the Pokemon section of the video. Now let's continue with a series that I am very fond of, but I can't pronounce correctly. Let's talk about Mario. I have a lot of Mario plushies. Probably, I don't know, a quarter or a third of my entire collection is just Mario stuff. So this is a Super Mario World plushie, first off here. So this was from a plush set from the 90s. It shows here a little Ben Presto tag, but come on, focus, come on. Well, it won't focus. But yeah, it's Nintendo. It says, doesn't have a copyright year, but it's very faded here. Oh, it does have a copyright year, 1991. So very early on in the Super Nintendo's lifespan. Whoop, okay, he fell off the table. That's fine, that's fine. We got a lot more to go through. Here's Mario with a cape, also from Super Mario World. Love that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Next up, from the Super Mario All-Stars set, Frog Mario. I really like this plushie. One thing I really like about like this set of plushies in general is, and plushies don't really do this anymore, but they use like plastic parts for like certain parts. Like his eyes are really cool, and like, I don't know, the fact that his nose is kind of like a separate mesh entirely. I don't know, it's very well made. And if you look really close here, like the frog suit is a completely different kind of fabric than Mario's like skin and his mustache and stuff. So like it shows that like it is like him wearing something, which I think is really neat. The same goes for Tanuki Mario. Look at that. He's so cute. I love his little smile. I love like 90s like Japanese art a lot. I really vibe with it. This one's tag is a lot better. This is 1993, which I did know because I have done a bit more research into this plush set. And again, that's the Mario All-Stars set. I have a few more plushies in that set, but each series is going to be a little disjointed just because I just have like bags full of these things, so it's a little hard to like organize them in like the order I want to display them. So I'm pulling them out as I notice them. But I am noticing a lot of the ones in the same set. So this is one of my favorite plushies I own, the Super Mario All-Stars Toad plush. I got this at Too Many Games last year, and it actually has like the official tag, so it shows you the whole plush set. So there's Toad, Yoshi, Hammer Mario, Birdo, also known as her Japanese name Catherine, Tanuki Mario, Raccoon Mario, Frog Mario, and Pidgeot. I believe the Pidgeot plush is pretty rare. I haven't seen it a lot, but this is just like one of the cutest things ever to me. I love his little hands. I love his smile. He's very, very precious, and I adore him. I adore him very much. Next up, from the same set, we have Birdo. I really like Birdo's old design here. I have, somewhere in here, I have a newer plushie of Birdo, and her design is still pretty similar, but it's changed a bit. Like, she has more defined fingers now, and wears a ring, and has, like, eyeshadow and stuff. And I just like how she's got more, like, cartoony proportions in this. I like the little spots she has here. I like, the eyelashes are made out of, like, an interesting material. They're, like, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe plastic, but they're a little flimsy, but they're fairly thick. So yeah, and of course she's holding her egg, and I love that. I think it's really cute. Next up, we have the Mario World series Luigi. So this plush isn't in the greatest condition. The L, I mean, is kind of dirty. And what's interesting is, see, I bought a lot of these plushies in, like, lots online. Like, I, like, looked at, like, Japanese auction sites of people selling, like, here's a bunch of Mario plushies in one. So a couple of them had duplicates, and if I can find it here, if I can find my other Luigi plush, is that it? Why did I didn't think this through. Well, get back to me. Get back to me on that one. For now, here's my other Mario plush from the same set. Now, this one isn't too different from the other one, so I'll probably sell one of these pretty soon. But for now, there he is. There he is. Who do we got next? Ooh, this is another one from the Mario World set. This is Mega Mole. I love him. I love his little cheeks. I like that the cheeks are just like little pieces of fabric that seem to be glued on. Same with his paws. Like little toe beans, his angry little eyes. He's got this hair here. He's got, how many strands of hair is that? 4? He's got 4 strands of hair, and you can hang them up. A lot of these weren't, see a lot of like these kinds of plushies, they weren't sold in stores. You had to win them from like crane games. So I think that's really interesting. Like, you know, so like a lot of these could be rarer just because they may have been harder to grab. Who knows? But yeah, there's Mega Mole. Another one from the, I'm actually not sure if this is the All-Stars set or the World set, but I absolutely adore Yoshi's old design. I still like Yoshi, but I never really was as hyped about Yoshi as other people are, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I don't like Yoshi's new design that much. I don't, he kind of seems more like a person now, which I find kind of strange. So I really like the old Yoshi where he seems more like a little like lovable creature, and he's a lot bigger than Mario, and he's got those tired eyes. I think tired eyes is really what endears me to Yoshi. That's the kind of Yoshi shit I like. There we go. Put him right there. Put him to sleepy. Where's my other Luigi, huh? It's been too long. Oh well. Well, here we have another Mario World plush. This is a Goomba, but of course now this kind of Goomba has been renamed to Galoomba, and it's a very, very cute. I love this plush, and again, these eyes are plastic. You hear that? Let me put it up to the mic. That's some good shit. Yeah, he's adorable. And yeah, if you don't know, the Japanese name for Goomba is Kuribo, which means chestnut person, and that was because of a misconception. The Goombas originally were based on shiitake mushrooms, as you can see here. This looks a lot more like a shiitake, but whoever was naming them thought he looked more like a chestnut, so in Mario World they actually made them look more like chestnuts, and now we have them. Mwah. Beautiful. Here's a big Goomba. He's very huggable. I love him. This is how I imagine like how big a Goomba would be in real life. He's super cute, and he could stand like that, and I love him. He's my friend, and I wish he was real and he could be my pet, but he's not real. Hey, here's that other Birdo I mentioned. This one I got secondhand, so I'm not sure if it's official. It does have that, what is that, the Sine logo? That bear there? Little Buddy Garden, yeah, Sine Co. 2013. So I mean, it looks quality enough, but like her head's kind of like, whoa. So I'm not sure if this is a bootleg. Just because I did not buy it from the original company. What else we got? We got this Shy Guy. My sister won this at Six Flags and gave it to me. This was like 2 years ago. This wasn't when we were children. She's in her 30s, I'm in my 20s. And she still thought of me. And I love that. Next up, we got Baby Luigi. My best friend Rebecca got me this for my birthday many years ago, and I will cherish him always. I don't have a Baby Mario plush that goes along with him. I do have plushies of Baby Mario, but like they're wildly different in size, so it doesn't really fit with him. And they're the Yoshi's Island design, so he's not wearing the overalls. But I do have Baby Luigi, and Baby Luigi is a cutie. Even though I don't have Baby Mario wearing overalls, I do have a baby-sized Mario wearing overalls. I bought this because the shape of his head is really fucking funny. I used to hang this like in my car, and then if I had to drive my dad anywhere, it would really bother him because it was on the passenger side, and he would shove it away. He'd be like, "Get that out of here." So I did. Sorry, Dad. This is Bowser. Bowser is cool, and I like him. You don't really think of Bowser as like having a super complex design, but like this plushie, like you can see a lot of detail goes into it, like to make sure his legs are like the right shape, and like he's got arms there, he's got the tail coming out, all the spikes divided into these little hexagons, his hair, his eyebrows, his little squishy little cat-like, ox-like muzzle. I don't know, it is a very, very like good plushie of Bowser, and I love it. He fell. Next we got I think Wario plushies are the highest form of comedy. As you can see, one of the overalls came off. That's like something that happens with a lot of Wario plushies, but instead of like gluing it back on, I decided to tie it to this Waluigi instead. I don't really know why. I don't know what compelled me to do it, but it's funny. So I'm never gonna untie this. All right. And speaking of plushies hanging from other plushies, this is a very, very cool one. I got this one recently. I don't know the origins of this. I don't know like who made this or where it's from, but this is a little spiny hanging from a Lakitu. Isn't that so cute? Like that's perfect. That's such a perfect idea. This one also says it was made by Sine, Super Mario, Nintendo, and yeah, I like him. There are a couple of classic Lakitu plushies, and I do prefer his older design, but I unfortunately do not have any of them. The Mario Kart plush set has a Lakitu plush that I really like, the original Super Mario Kart, but it's rare. That plushie is very expensive, and I could not afford it. I guess the one complaint I have about this plushie is that the smile is stitched in there, but it's with white, so you can't really see it. Because Lakitu's cloud is supposed to be smiling, so that's the one problem I have with this plushie. But otherwise, it's very good. I love his little arms. He's a cutie. Pet, 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 pet. Here's another classic Mario plushie. This is the Super Mario World Series Paratroopa. I love him. He's so cute. He's like so weird looking compared to how Koopa's look today, but like, I don't know, something about him. He just looks like a very like, he doesn't look like how could this guy be evil? Like he looks like he just like was born like a week ago. He's like a little like confused little baby. I love him. Look at that. You can see the reflection of the ring light in his eye. Mwah. Love him. Love him to death. Love him to pieces. Who else we got in here? Toad again. This one's got a little bulge there. A little weird. Cat Toad. I like Toad a lot. Blue Toad, aka Buckenberry. What a cutie. Okay, I finally found the other Luigi plush. And as you can see here, these do not have the same eyes. I think these eyes on the left are actually supposed to be for the Mario plushies in this set. Here, let me grab one. You see there? You see that? Those seem to be the exact same eyes. And if they're not, they're probably the same as another Mario. So this could be a manufacturing error. So who knows? Maybe this is rare. If anyone's like, ooh, the rare factory defect Luigi. But yeah, I do want to sell one of these. I don't need two of Luigi, but like I'm not sure which one I should keep. Because I mean, they both have the dirty L, but they're dirty in different ways. Like this one at least is like even across, even though it like is dirtier. Their sideburns both like, or not sideburns, the like hair on the back of their heads. I don't know, they got this weird material here. I don't know if it's glue or just 30 years of having those up, but yeah, two Luigis. I don't know, they got the double cherry or whatever. I don't know, I'm not gonna judge. We got another Wario. This one's got like those like Beanie Baby materials, and I believe the suspenders on these also came off, but I glued it. And the reason I said I believe is because I'm not sure if it's this Wario plush or this Wario plush. Never speak to me or my son ever again. I love Wario, he's funny. Speaking of which, I also have this Wario plush. I like that his nostrils are just like little cotton balls. Yeah, the reason I bought this one is because I saw an eBay listing, which looked like a stock photo, like completely white background, and it was just like shipping from like China. And the stock photo had half of his mustache missing. So I was like, why? So I really wanted the Wario that officially had half a mustache, but I even messaged the seller like, hey, does this have half of the mustache? Like, I only want it if half of it is missing. And they were like, yeah. And then I got it, and it had the full mustache. And I can't be too disappointed because it's Wario. I love Wario. Let's go. I can share some of my plushies that... So I got a bunch secondhand from just like this like mom selling these on Facebook Marketplace. So I don't know if these ones are official, but I got them all together. I got this Blooper. I got Larry. He's got the star on his head. Larry used to be my favorite Larry is my favorite Koopaling now, because Iggy used to be my favorite, but I really don't like his redesign, unfortunately. I don't like how like tall they made him, and I don't like what they did to his hair. So any Iggy plush I'm not a big fan of, unfortunately. I also have this Wiggler from the same set, and it has this suction cup, so you can hang it on something, but it never really works. The stitching is pretty rough here. The thing is, like, I don't know like if these are official or not, like mainly because like I haven't done research into them. I don't know if any plushies just said Nintendo like that. And like, I don't know if they're in such bad condition because they're bootlegs or because, you know, these were owned by kids who probably played with them a lot. So I don't know. I think Birdo may be from the same set, but I'm not sure. We also have Dry Bones here. Again, the stitching coming out of the hand. But it's pretty well done. I like the texture there on the back of the shell. That's cool. We got a smaller Shy Guy. He's very, very cute. This to me is like the perfect Shy Guy plush. The one I showed before, that one right there, I mean, like, he's good, but like he's a bit like more misshapen because he's so big. But this one, like, it looks like he hopped right out of Yoshi's story. And I love him. Shy Guy is a very, very cute enemy. I really like whenever they show up in Mario games. Here we have a more modern Paratroopa. He's red, just like the Paratroopas in like fucking Mario Tennis or whatever. Whenever there's Koopa and Paratroopa playable, they usually make the Paratroopa red. And you can like hang him so he can be flying. Wow, beautiful. And these are probably my most obscure Mario plushies. These are the brothers Mario and Luigi. They only show up in a few games, so you may not be familiar with them, but they are twin brothers and they love each other very much. Give me a hug, man. Give me a hug.
Would you make me a sandwich?
No.
Bob-bomb. Bob-bomb. Oh, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, he's got a fuse. He's got feats. Yeah, it's from a Mario Kart set, so he's not a character. He's just an item. Toadette, look at her. Look at her fat little fingers. She's so cute. I absolutely love Toadette. I think like Toad and Toadette are like perfect character designs. And I don't know, just these little happy face mushrooms and her like little bubble braids. It's so perfect. It's such a good design. Like they strike me as like Sanrio characters. Like I could see them being Sanrio. Yeah, I absolutely love Toadette. However, unfortunately, after playing Super Mario Maker 2, I cannot agree with her politics. She is canonically anti-union, and that's really fucked up. So, Yoshi. My friend Nick gave me this Yoshi. Thanks, Nick. Poochie! Look at him! Oh, he's so fucking cute. Oh, I love him. He's so cute. I wish he was real. I wish he was my real dog with no ears. Why doesn't he have ears? That's funny. I love his tail. I love in Yoshi's Story when he helps you find secrets and he goes, ah, ah, ah. He's cute. I like his tongue. He lick you. All right, there you go. Yarn Yoshi. This is an amiibo. You can scan it into your game and make a clone of Yoshi appear. This is also Yarn Yoshi, but he's pink. Now give me a moment here. Ah. Blue Yarn Yoshi. He's beautiful, right? He's a beautiful man. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have 2 Frog Marios. I have 2 Frog Marios, okay? Look, I got them in sets. All right, I'll sell one. I'm not a man who needs 2 Frog Marios. Like I'll be fine without one. Here's another Mario World one I forgot about. This is Rip Van Fish. Rip Van Fish, everybody.
Rip Van Fishy.
He sleeps, and I don't know. He's just funny. Just look at him. He's sleepy. Rip Van Fish, everybody. Can we get some applause? Okay. Next up are 4 plushies that I'm very happy I own. First off, Yoshi in his cart. This is a real, like, these wheels actually work. You can play with it like a toy car. I also have Mario. Toad. Aw, look at that smile. And Princess Peach. She's like, oh! And she's got her little earrings there. I don't know. One thing I always loved about Peach is like her kind of spiky hair. Like the little points coming out. I think it's cute. This is a very, very tiny plushie I have of a yellow Yoshi from Yoshi's Island. It's in this little dome here, and it has a magnet on the back. Now, I'm not the biggest Yoshi fan, but the reason I needed to buy this tiny baby Mario. Like, here he is next to my finger. Look how tiny he is. It's so precious. I absolutely love him. Like, he's just made out of felt. They couldn't even make him out of plush. He'd be too small. Like, he's so fucking cute. He's so tiny. And I have another plush from this set of Baby Mario alone. And it's a super Baby Mario, so he has his little cape. And it's so cute. Like, look at the little hair there. What is that, his hand? Okay, awesome. He's so tiny. I love him. We're almost done with my Mario plushies, but let's quickly look at my 2 custom plushies. So first off, I have a plushie of Puro from WarioWare, and he even has beans. We got Bird and Beans. This was made by, I believe their name is That Shy Shunsh. I'll link you their Twitter. And they even make these like custom like I specifically requested a beak that looks like this, but you could also have a beak that's just like one segment like that, or you could have a long tongue coming out so he could like eat the beans. I also have this Goombella plush, and it's really amazing quality, and it's suspicious as hell because it was only $30 and like ships very quick. It's just from an Etsy page, so like I was like, wow, I wonder who made this, because usually custom plushies on Etsy are so expensive. But yeah, I went to check the profile of that seller, and they have like maybe like 2 other Mario plushies, and then all of the rest of the shop is porn. So like, be wary if you go out looking for this plush. You know, like ask a parent. Shit. Smaller Lakitu. What a cutie pie. This is actually from Super Nintendo World in Japan. That's their theme park. Yep, Nintendo Universal Studios Japan. What I like about this plush that was not necessary at all is that his glasses actually are transparent. Well, they actually have like plastic here. They actually have a clear material for his glasses rather than just putting a hole there. And that's really neat. And speaking of Universal Studios Japan, we have an original character to that theme park, Chef Kinopio, or Chef Toad. He's just so goddamn cute. I've loved him since the first day I laid eyes on him. In the theme park, like they have this little restaurant, and where there would be windows, they have these little screens that like show Toads working and cooking stuff in the restaurant, as if like you're looking into the kitchen at all the Toads working. And yeah, this is like a pretty high quality. Like I like that the his hat and his like his outfit here, like they kind of have like a corduroy texture to them, which is really cool. I really like when plushies use like lots of different kinds of fabrics to add detail. And we also have this plushie of Chef Toad from Super Nintendo World. This is a smaller one, and I really like the black simple smile there. He's just very cute. And what's interesting about Chef Toad compared to other Toads is that he is red with white spots rather than white with red spots. So that's very uncommon for a Toad. Mwah, love you. I have this Diddy Kong. I also have this really big Donkey Kong. Don't know how I forgot that, because like it's enormous. It was just out of my field of view. So there's this really, really big Donkey Kong, this really tiny Diddy. My cousin gave it to me. He's like probably had it since they gave it away in like catalogs. And yeah, the head is like completely hard plastic, or like some kind of, I don't know what material this is, but yeah, you can see it was played with quite a lot. But it's pretty detailed, which is cool. And it's like the DKC design for him, like no nostrils, no Nintendo on the hat. I could have sworn I had a Cranky Kong in this exact set, and he was, roughly used as well, and he was missing his shirt, but I couldn't find Cranky Kong anywhere, so, Alava Shalom. He's back with Wrinkly Kong now. And my last Mario plush is also one of the most recent. It's Stella from Princess Peach Showtime. She is super, super cute. I love her. I love her to pieces. What I really love about this plush is that, like, it really just looks exactly like they just took her right out of the game and just brought her into real life. I love this kind of like silk material they used for like her dress. I like that her little ribbon arms are just ribbons. Like this is how she looks in the game. She's very, very cute. Very, very cute. Next up, we have this plush of Maggie Simpson from The Simpsons. And I'm a big Simpsons fan. She's got her pacifier here, the onesie, and of course, like her little spiky hair. I just thought it was really cute. I love The Simpsons a lot, especially the earlier seasons. Her and Lisa are very, very cute. I love the Simpsons family. I love how much they love each other. And I actually have a plushie of Lisa Simpson right here, still in the original bag. Let's get her out of there. So yeah, Lisa is probably my favorite character in The Simpsons. She's I really love the episodes about her. I relate to her a lot. And I don't know, I feel like the episodes with her have a lot to say. And she's a very dear character to me. And she's so cute. She's got a little cute tiny voice. And she reminds me of my friends. Next up is Lofty from Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Now, Lofty is your like main partner character from the game. I actually haven't played Ni no Kuni 2. I've only played the first one. I haven't got to Ni no Kuni 2 yet. But this plushie of Lofty comes with the collector's edition of the game. I remember when I first saw Lofty, I was like, wow, he just looks like a weird like little Lisa Simpson. What the hell is this thing? Why does this game have a Lisa Simpson in it? But yeah, there's it looks like a fun game, and I'd like to get more into it because I'm a big fan of Studio Ghibli. And their films, and that's why I have this little plushie of Ponyo. Ponyo was one of my favorite movies ever as a child. It's still one of my favorites, and I've had this plushie for many, many years. There's some like dust on her hair. It's a really cute. This is like how big I would imagine she is in real life. I like that, like, I don't know, she swims around and her tail is like also a dress. The main problem I have with this plushie is, in the movie, they keep pointing out that she has red hair, but they made it brown here. But, like, I love that they got her chubby cheeks. The eyes are perfect. Little mouth. She got a little round tummy, like in the song. Very, very cute. And since we're on the topic of Studio Ghibli, let's talk about some anime plushes that I have. So, when I picked up a bunch of those 90s Mario plushies, they came in a lot with, like, a lot of other anime plushies. And I haven't watched all of these shows, but a lot of them, a few of them I have, and I just really love how they look. So first off, here is Sailor Moon, Usagi. Usagi is Japanese for bunny, like how there's a rabbit on the moon. I really like these plushies, and I like how they're posed. Usually plushies are like in a pretty like default like standing or sitting pose, so it's cool to have like action poses on a plush. I really like that she's winking here. It's really cool. I haven't watched a ton of Sailor Moon, but I adore how it looks, and I would love to have it on, like, just chill and watch it. It's a very cute and fun show. So that's her right there. We also have Tuxedo Mask with very, very long legs. Wow. You know the meme of him where she's like, here, I'll recreate it. My work here is done, but you didn't do anything. It's funny. It's funny. Here is Sailor Mercury. I don't remember all the characters' names, so I don't remember her actual name. And I even have a cheat sheet here of like which planets each character is, because I'm a dumbass. But this is just so damn cute. And Sailor Mercury has always reminded me of my best friend Rebecca. So I love her very much. And she's got a little pencil here and this book, and I really like the detail on the book. Like, you can see the inside there. I really love how like simple like the ideas for these old plushies were, but like still very well executed. Like, that's like just like a block of plastic there with like a piece of felt around it, but they made it really look like a book. It's very cute. I also have this plushie of Sailor Mercury. When she turns into Sailor Mercury instead of a girl going to school. This one's just sort of standing there, but she's happy, which is good. She deserves to be happy. We also got Sailor Jupiter. Look at her. She's awesome. Sailor Jupiter always makes me think of my friend Mallory, because my friend Mallory usually has Sailor Jupiter as her profile picture. So when I see this character, I don't think of the show. I think of my friend Mallory. Okay. Next, again, is Sailor Moon, but she's wearing this very pretty dress that I really like. And I haven't seen enough of the show to like remember the context of where she wears this. But what's really cool is the first Adventure Time Fiona and Cake episode. Not the new series, but the original Adventure Time series, back in season 3 when they did that, Fiona did wear a dress based on this, which I thought was really cool. And yeah, she's very cute. She's got pearls in her hair. The moon is on her head, but she doesn't have like the little gold thing, so I don't know why. But yeah, I like the bow on the back. She's very cute. She's very pretty. We also have Sailor Venus. Now, what I know about Sailor Venus is that because she and Sailor Moon have the same hair color, sometimes I see her and I think she's Sailor Moon. But Sailor Moon has like the ponytails, because they're like rabbit ears, because she's a bunny. You understand? It's very complicated stuff. These also came with plushies of Sailor Moon and Sailor Mercury from a different set. And initially I was kind of creeped out by how like limp they are, but then I got to thinking, like, if you were a kid and got these, it would be really cool, because like you can make them fight, you know? Like, not fight each other. They wouldn't fight each other because they're friends, but like you can make them fight evil together, you know? That you can make them go like psh, but like to something evil. Here, let's find something evil. Yeah, this set also came with Fred Flintstone. It also came with Anpan Man. Anpan Man. He's a cute little superhero. I don't know much about him, but I know it's a very popular children's anime in Japan. Oh, there's one more Sailor Moon thing. I forbore. Is this Sailor Mars? In the picture I'm looking at, where they're all labeled by name, well, they're all called chibi. It's like a chibi drawing. Anyway, in the picture I'm looking at, her hair doesn't look very red, but her outfit is red, and she's got long hair, so I'm gonna assume that this is Sailor Mars. Sailor Mars, everybody. Let's give her a round of applause. Yay. I have these two Lupin the Third plushies. I've never watched that show, but I love how it looks. I also... Did I pronounce the name correctly? Is it Lupin? Is it Lupin? Is it Lupin? I know it's not Lupin, but is it like Lupin or Lupin or Lupin? I don't know. It's like French or something. But yeah. These are funny. I like how I like how detailed the gun is. Like, can we get a focus on that? No? We can't? Yeah, look at that. That's a straight up gun right there. So you got eyes? Nope. Alright, cool. Lastly, from this set of plushies, I have this lady. I have no idea what she's from. I didn't attempt to use Google Translate on any of these tags. But she's got words on her vest. So, let me know who she is. Please. She's funny. She's got funny eyes. And one of them's like, I don't know, got some stuff on it. Anyway, that's all the plushies I got from that set. But that isn't all the anime stuff I have, because as we all know, the best anime of all time is Hamtaro. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Hamtaro is absolutely my favorite anime. I think it's the sweetest thing ever. Like, I have no nostalgia for it. I didn't grow up watching it. I first watched it at 23 years old. And I absolutely fell in love. I love Hamtaro so much. I love how much he loves Laura, and like how he's just like a little baby, so curious about the world. Like, it kind of feels like Rugrats in a way. Like how in Rugrats, a lot of the time the babies would hear what the adults are talking about and then like play pretend and make something up about that. A lot of the time Hamtaro hears about what Laura's doing at school and he's like, oh shit, we gotta do that together, hams. I'm Hamtaro. He has a backpack. That's cute. Sorry, I kind of info dumped about the show instead of talking about plushies. Anyway, speaking of the hams, here's Bijou. I love her. I love her so fucking much. Look at her. She's so cute. She's so big. That's way bigger than a hamster would be. I also have another Hamtaro. And this Hamtaro is like this, and he can hug. He can hug any plushie you put him next to. So he's hugging Bijou, which I know she would be very happy about, and she would be all blushy because she's got a little crush on Hamtaro. But Hamtaro doesn't even know. He's so silly. Hamtaro, you little fucking silly head. Oh, shit! She'll be fine. We also have this one of Hamtaro crumbing on a little sunflower seed with his little cheeks. God, he's so fucking cute. I love him. We also have this Hamtaro that my friend Kat just got me for my birthday. I heart Ham-chans. I do. I really do. And we also have Snoozer and Penelope. Beautiful. And a close second anime to Hamtaro has got to be Tamagotchi TV. The little 90s Tamagotchi shorts. So that's the best segue I could think of into my Tamagotchi plushies. This one's Mamachi. But he doesn't have his trademark Mamachi face. But it's okay, because my friend Ezra just sent me a bunch of Tamagotchi plushies, and now I have Mamachi with his silly face. I love him. I love Mamachi. I love Tamagotchi so much, you guys. And what's cool about these Tamagotchi plushies is they all have their names on their tags. So we're going to go over all the Tamagotchi plushies I have. So now we have Tamachi. He's a little baby Tamagotchi. He's not a fully evolved one, I think. And he's just like Kirby. I love him. I found out recently that the woman who did all of the voices in that little Tamagotchi cartoon, she also voiced Naruto. I've never watched Naruto, but that's cool. Mask G. Look at him.
Wait. I'm Mask G. Wow.
Here we have Tarakochi. He's very strange. I like him. He's got the big lips. He's got the funny feet. Classic Tamagotchi right here. I really like how, I don't know, I like that Tamagotchi didn't like try to go like overly cute with its designs. Like a lot of the time, like a cute thing can feel kind of manufactured and fake. And I like that Tamagotchi kind of like just went for like weird stuff too. Like I'm not saying you're not cute, you're very cute, but you know, like you're not just, you don't look like you were just like manufactured like by a robot. You look like someone designed you, and I love that about you. You're unique. Here we got Kuchi Tamachi. He's a circle with lips. And then we got Kuchipachi. Now, Kuchipachi is a classic Tama. Everyone knows Kuchipachi. And I love him. It's fun. Usually he has lips like this, but in this plushie he kind of has like a more like... They made it more simple, and I feel like it kind of works for him. I think he looks cute like that. And here we have one of my favorite Tamas, Ginjirochi. I like that it kind of looks like he has like a Bobby Hill type haircut going on. And he's just really cute. He's a cutie. I love him. I love him very much. And hey, we're on the topic now of cute Japanese characters. Let's look at my Rilakkuma plushies, eh? Rilakkuma? You guys like Rilakkuma? My friend Rebecca got me this one many years ago at a convention, and he was hanging in my car for years and years until this little chain actually broke. So that's how much it was used. So I gotta get a new chain so I can put him back in my car. I always called him Bearo because he's a bear, and adding O to the end of something is funny. So he's Bearo. I love his little tie. He looks so dapper. Yeah, he's a cutie. I have this one where he looks fly as hell. He looks swagged out. He's looking fucking cool as heck. I got this at a local Japanese bookstore in New York City, and it's very cute. I love it. Rebecca also got me this plushie of Kiratori, and Kiratori has little nostrils. It's hard to see from here, so that's why I had to point it out. I like that he's like vaguely the exact same shape as Kirby. And don't worry, we got a lot of Kirby plushies to go over later, so stay tuned, stay tuned! And lastly, with all these Tamagotchi plushies, my friend Ezra also included this little Rilakkuma, where he's just chilling. And I looked it up, and Rilakkuma translates, it basically means like he's a relaxed bear, so he looks pretty damn relaxed to me. And now we are going to look at some of my Sanrio plushies, because why not, right? Rebecca also got me this big Pochaco. He's cute. He's well loved. Sometimes I sleep with it. I usually just like display plushies. I don't like to squeeze them because I don't want to damage them because I'm a collector. I'm weird. But he's very soft and squeezable, and I love him. I love him, but he's very shy, so he didn't want to stay on camera. That's fine. Because I also have this plushie of Pochaco, where he's wearing a red shirt, and he's got like a very fuzzy texture here, and it's very cute. And again, I really like when plushies use different kinds of fabric. Like, yeah, this seems like a dog's fur, and this seems like a shirt. I love that. Hello. Rebecca also got me this little beanie baby of Keropi. Recently I found out that I share a birthday with Keropi's cousin, Kerope. I believe that's their name. I'll put it on the screen, but yeah, Kerope. I love Keropi. There's a Super Nintendo turn-based RPG where you play as Keropi, and the logo is like a clear parody of Dragon Quest, and I would really love to play it. I don't know Japanese, and I really want to learn it, but learning is very difficult. Learning anything is hard. But since that is a kid's game, like, it could be good like practice when I do have some practice. Like, I do need some practice in reading, you know. Here's a very tiny Hello Kitty, wearing like a tutu. It looks like she's ready for ballet. She's got like the shoes for it. And she's looking very pretty. I bought this in West Virginia when I visited my brother when he lived in West Virginia. And this one has a very cute story attached to it. This Hello Kitty plushie, my little niece gave this to me. She couldn't have been older than 6 at the time, and she knew I loved these characters, and she was just like, I want you to have it because I don't play with it anymore, so I know you'll really like it. And she's right. I love her, and I would never ever get rid of her. She's very dear to me. It's funny because my sister, her mom, is very religious, and we're Jewish, and it's this seems to be an Easter plush, so I don't know how this got here. This might be the one my brother got for her. I'm not sure. But yeah, my sister probably wouldn't. My religious Jewish sister probably would not buy any Easter stuff. Next, I have the little twin stars, Kiki and Lala, and they're ready for the water park. Ignore the price tag. I don't want people knowing I spent $20 on that. Yeah, they got their little swimsuits and they're in little flamingo tubes, and it's really cute. Look at them. I love them. They're so cute. They're just having fun. Yay! We get to go swimming. Yay! Wow! Another plush that Ezra sent me is Cinnamoroll's decapitated head. If you hate Cinnamoroll, well then, I got good news for you. But why would you hate Cinnamoroll? He cosplays the Dragon Quest hero. Like that's amazing. And yeah, I had to get this because he's totally cosplaying Erdrick from Dragon Quest, and that's amazing. The thing is, this isn't actually licensed Dragon Quest merch, but Dragon Quest is so popular in Japan that like the RPG genre is kind of synonymous with it. It's kind of like if you see a greeting card with a superhero on it, it's gonna look like Superman. It's gonna look like a legally distinct version of Superman, and that's kind of like what this is. This is a legally distinct version of the Dragon Quest hero, but it is labeled as a Cinnamoroll RPG plush. And yeah, I had to get it because I am a big Dragon Quest fan. And because I'm such a big Dragon Quest fan, let's take a look at my Dragon Quest plushies. So first off, everyone knows the Dragon Quest slime. If you don't know him, there he is. But this is the Slime Knight. How cool is that? This was my first ever Dragon Quest plush. I got it at Too Many Games a year or two ago, and it's just so damn cool because, like, I don't know, just like there's slime plushies everywhere, but like the knight is pretty small, so you have to get like a lot of detail in there, and it's really cool. And he's like, he looks just how he does in the games, and the shield has a slime on it. He's got a little like scabbard there, and I don't know, I really love that this is a thing. It's very, very cool. I'm gonna move some of this stuff off the table real quick. All right, let's see what other Dragon Quest plushies I have. Slime, 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 slime stack, heel slime, Dracky. Look how cute he is. I love Dracky. We also got one of my favorite Dragon Quest enemies, the Imp. I've wanted an Imp plushie for so long, and luckily, these Dragon Quest plushies were all sold together, so I got a really good deal on them. Well, aside from this one with the chain, this was sold with some others, and I'll get back to that shortly. Let's look at the other plushies that came in this set. This is the, I believe this enemy is called a lunatic. This is an abominable snowman, or maybe it has some pun name. I don't remember, but he's funny. We got the Hammer Hood. Isn't he cute? I love the Hammer Hood. And we have a Squid Kid, or a Calamari Kid. I really like this enemy design. I like that this little like shell thing is kind of like our little baby rattle. I really like this design a lot. All right, and now we will go on to the plushies here that have these little chains. I have 4 of these, and one is Vegan Dragora, one of my new favorite Dragon Quest enemies. And we also have Fluffy from Dragon Quest Monsters, and Fizzy from Dragon Quest Monsters 3. And these are from the Tokyo Game Show, I believe 2023 Tokyo Game Show, as a promotion for Dragon Quest 3, The Dark Prince. Dragon Quest Monsters 3, The Dark Prince. And I am not sure if these were ever available for sale. I think these may have just been promo items given out to people at the event. Because I don't see any listings for this online. I mean, on eBay. I did buy this online, just not on... Like, I bought it secondhand. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these... I haven't done enough research into it, and a lot of the information is in Japanese. So I don't know, but I'm very happy I have this tiny Vegan Dragora. There is a bigger Vegan Dragora plush that has a lot more detail, and I do want to get that one eventually, but I'm very happy with all these. But you know, there's someone who loves Dragon Quest a lot more than me, and it's my hero Ichiban Kasuga, the hero of Yokohama, from Yakuza Like a Dragon and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And he may be my favorite fictional character of all time. I've never related to someone more. I absolutely adore him. His story makes me fucking cry. He's the sweetest person in the whole world, and Dragon Quest is a big part of his life. And I don't know, I think it's really precious that at 42 years old, he was just like, I want to be a hero like in Dragon Quest, and I want to help people. And that's so fucking cute, and he's the most precious person in the world, and I love him. This plushie is a very recent one. It's a, I believe it was a UFO catcher plushie to promote Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, aka Like a Dragon 8, which is the newest game in the series. That's why he has this Hawaiian shirt, which is very cool. And it also has this English Like a Dragon 8 logo, which is interesting because it says Like a Dragon in English, but the English name of this game is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. That 8 is sideways in the English version. But yeah, there is another plushie of Kasuga, but it's an older one. It's from Yakuza 7, and it does have his trademark suit, which is cool, but it's a lot smaller, and it doesn't have his smirk. Like, if you know Kasuga, you know he's got that smirk. I love his face so much. I love him so much. And this plush just got the expression perfectly. And again, it's cool for him to be wearing the Hawaiian stuff because it's his lineage, you know. And I do have one other Yakuza plush, and it's Psycho Mukoda from 7 and 8 as well. And she's a lot smaller than Ichiban here, but Psycho is such a great character. And she is the only one of the initial 3 party members you get in 7 that has a plushie. Other party members from 7 and 8 do have plushies, but the fact that right now I can't get a plushie of Nanba and Adachi to like complete the set of the whole party, that's a little upsetting. Yeah, because I mean the 4 of them, they feel like a family to me, and I think it's so great that you can find friends in unexpected places, you know? This Psycho plushie also came with a pin that has a picture of the plushie on it. Alright, let's talk about Homestuck. Homestuck is one of my favorite things ever. It's one of the coolest stories ever told. If you don't know what it is, it's a webcomic that uses a lot of multimedia to tell the story in a way that really nothing else has attempted to the same magnitude. Every single piece matters, every single part of the story matters, and it's also just funny, and it's fun, and I like it. Let's go over my Homestuck plushies. First off, we got this one of Terezi. She's funny. She's the Libra troll. She's blind. Okay, moving on. This is Nepeta, the Leo troll. She's not blind. Moving on. I have consorts from all 4 planets. These are the salamanders from John's planet, the land of wind and shade. I really like that they got like the eyes here, like they're kind of like Beanie Baby eyes, but like they do have the correct color. Like the eyes of the salamanders in Homestuck do have like a brownish orange and then black pupils. So that's pretty cool. We have the iguanas from Jade's planet, the land of frost and frogs. Oh, I really stuttered through that sentence. We have the crocodile from Dave's planet, the land of heat and clockwork. And we have the turtle from Rose's planet, the land of light and rain. Kind of looks like Glep. If you shift this to green, that's give him a little wizard hat. Glep. You know Rose loves wizards. She would have a wizard hat. Come on. Next up is a character very dear to me. This is the Wayward Vagabond. I used to cosplay the Wayward Vagabond all the time. He's a chess piece that was exiled for 413 years, wandered the desert. He wears bed sheets, and he wears a mayonnaise can label to pretend that he's the mayor because he hates monarchies. He loves democracy. But yeah, he's very cool. I like him. He has the little barcode tattoo, which is a really cool detail, and he has Velcro here, so you can give him a can of Tab. Well, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. The can unfortunately doesn't say Tab on it. There's probably a rights issue there. And of course, Tab was discontinued a couple years ago. Back when it did exist, when I cosplayed this character like 10 years ago, I would go to conventions, I would fill a suitcase full of Tab and just give them out to other Homestuck cosplayers. That was a good time. That was a good damn time. This is the Mutant Cat Vodka Mutini. He's so cute. I love him. He's got 4 eyes, and he sits like that, and he's cutie. We also have the dog Becquerel. Becquerel is the first guardian of Earth, and he does a good job of it. Yay! He's got magnets here, so you can like clip him onto like anything. Here he is on my finger. Doesn't really work too well on my finger, but yeah, he's got magnets. Yay, Becquerel! I mean, this character basically is just a white silhouette of a dog. If you're wondering why he doesn't have a face, it's because he doesn't in the comic. Yeah, ages 14 and up, baby. These ones are really special. So in Homestuck, there's a fictional children's show called Squiddles. and they made these little plushies of the Squiddles. And what's really cool is these plushies also exist in the comic, and I have this one. My friend Charles got me this like 10 years ago, and he also got one for himself. He lent me this green one that he has. He lent me that for the video. And in the comic, they have little magnets in them so that they can be tangle buddies. They can tangle their little tentacles together. And so they recreated that with the plush, which I think is super cool. And these plushies also have little zippers here, so you could hide whatever you want in there. Or you could hold them like this and go, no, 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 no. I do have one more Homestuck plush. I won it in a Tumblr giveaway like 10 years ago. It's Eridan. He's the Aquarius troll. He's an incel and a terrorist. That was cool that I won that, though. I forgot I have one more Homestuck plush. This is Senator Lemon Snout. Yeah, when I first moved into my new apartment, living alone, one of the first things I did was Google how to tie a noose. Before you get scared, please know that this isn't suicide. He's actually being executed for his crimes. Also, in the comic, this isn't even a real person. This is a plushie. Where is she before? Terezi, this character. She just plays with these dolls and pretends she's like the executioner to execute them for their crimes. Senator Lemon Snout is also wearing my pin that says, "Ask me about banana bucks." My friend Charles got me this pin. I think video game store representatives wore these plushies, wore these pins when Donkey Kong Country was for sale. What I'd give to ask one of them about banana bucks. But yeah, through Homestuck, I met a lot of friends. My best friend Rebecca, I met her while we were both cosplaying Homestuck characters. And I've made a lot of online friends that I've later met in person. And that's how I'm segueing into the next category, which is plushies that my friends made. First off, this is a little bunny that my friend Noam crocheted for me. And I cried. Like, this was one of the sweetest things that anyone has ever done for me. And it's so damn cute. And she knew I love bunnies. And then just like 2 weeks ago, on my birthday, she made me this little mouse. Like, are you kidding me? Look at this mouse. Look at this hat. What a little cutie. What a little cutie pie. Of course, those plushies are one of a kind. They weren't like ever manufactured or sold. But I actually do have some plushies that my friends got to get officially made and sold. So first off, I have this ball. My friend Lisa made this Uboa ball. You know Yumaniki, you know Uboa and Poniko? Well, there's a ball of them. I'll link their social media in the description. Recently, Rebecca was playing Yumaniki, and she asked me, like, do you see Poniko's, like, blue on the eyes? Do you see that as her eyes or as, like, tears? And I honestly couldn't decide. And what I think is interesting about what Lisa drew here is that I actually can't even tell here. Like, it looks like it could be both. It kind of looks more like eyes here because of the shading, but, like, I could also see it being tears because I could see it just being tears. Bloopy. So Bloopy is my friend Alice's character, and I absolutely adore this character. I've actually helped make merchandise of Bloopy. I met my friend Alice through Homestuck. They were asking for artist recommendations because they wanted to commission people to make art of Bloopy, and my friend Charles sent them my stuff, and then they saw that I had a figurine of Vriska, and Alice immediately wanted to work with me, so we made figurines of Bloopy together. And now there's a little plushie of Bloopy, and I absolutely love this. I love the ball hands. I love the, like, blank expression there. I love the little socks and the little paw prints. And yeah, I really like the proportions of this. I like I like Bloopy a lot. Bloopy is a really funny character, and Bloopy is also going to be starring in Alice's upcoming webcomic. So definitely give Alice a follow. Again, I'll put their links in the description. But yeah, this is a really quality plush. I love it a lot. I guess my only gripe with it is that like these socks, like when I first got it, they were like up a little bit, and they're supposed to be like, they're not supposed to be leg warmers. So like I would have stitched these to the feet, but it's really not like, it's not a problem at all because they just stay down once they're there. But I just thought it was interesting. Yeah, definitely check out my friend Alice. Their art is awesome. You know, come to think of it, Alice and I are both pretty early on the Google image results if you search Vriska, my figurine and their cosplay. Lastly, for plushies my friends made, is this bunny and frog that my friend Lily made. Their online handle is MothCub, so you can like find them on most social media, and they draw like bunnies like this all the time, and I just think this art is so precious. It's really well done, and like what I think is cool is this was done by Makeship, and I think Makeship has a lot of potential, but like whenever I see something from Makeship, it's like a YouTuber who doesn't really have like a mascot. And again, this isn't every case, but like I just like, I don't really see the appeal of buying a plushie of just some like overweight balding man with glasses and facial hair. Next up is Dr. Eggman from the Sonic series. Now I absolutely love this plush. This is a really cute one. He's very funny, and this is his classic design. This is before he kept goggles on his head and when he looked more round. I do really like this design, but I feel like I actually prefer his redesign, which isn't an opinion I usually have for Sonic characters, but I think modern Eggman, like in Sonic Adventure, I think it looks really cool. And yeah, I'm a big Sonic fan, so let's keep looking at my Sonic plushies.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles.
It's Knuckles. What I really like about this plushie is that his hands and feet are so big that they overpower everything else. So you can't really like sit this in any way that looks normal. But it is pretty cool. I like his dreadlocks here. I like that he kind of has like the long head shape that's usually what Knuckles has. I like the tail. Knuckles has a very interesting design, and he's a really cool character. I actually don't remember where I got this, but I remember when I was a kid, I actually got this exact same Knuckles plush and a Sonic in a claw game, in the same grab, and I felt cool as hell. But unfortunately, both of those plushies are long gone. But I do have this same Knuckles. Come to think of it, I don't think I have a plushie of Sonic, which is pretty crazy. I should probably get one. That's a good pose, Knuckles. Next up is Amy Rose, her classic design, aka Rosie the Rascal. I really love this design because, like, I'm not a big fan of Amy's redesign. I just, like, she doesn't even look like a hedgehog anymore. I mean, you can argue that Sonic doesn't look like one, but, like, he's got spikes on his back. Amy doesn't have spikes anymore. They, like, gave her, like, just hair. I mean, this plushie, like, is kind of, like, it doesn't really have spikes coming out either. It's more of, like, a flat thing, but it's got this spike. Anyway, I like Amy's, like, I don't know, like, her outfit here. I like the collar. I like the skirt. I like the little shoelaces. I think she looks really cute. And I'm happy that this version of Amy has been playable in more stuff. Like, she's in Origins Plus and Superstars. Yeah, I like Amy's classic design a lot. I think she is very, very cute. Next, we got E102 Gamma. This was one of the rarest Sonic plushies for a while. Well, this one wasn't. There was a plush of Gamma. There is a plush of Gamma. That was one of the rarest of all time and still is. But they finally made a new one very recently. The old one, like, used vinyl, so it was even harder to find it in good condition. And this is hefty, like, goddamn, this is a crazy ass plush, but I love it. He's got his wheels for when he does the mode change. And yeah, it's really cool that they've been making plushies of like older characters. Just in Too Many Games, I saw one of Mephiles from Sonic 06, so that was crazy. Which reminds me, I really do want to pick up a plushie of Tikal, the Echidna. I think she's a really cool character. Well, Chow and Dark Chow. I got these very recently. I picked them up at Too Many Games just like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. Less than a week ago, goddamn. But yeah, I got these, and it was actually at that same booth where I saw the plushie of Mephiles, and I considered getting a plushie of Tikal there, but I held off. But a big reason I love Tikal is because of her connection to the Chow. And yeah, Chow are super cool. I love them a lot. They're perfect, like the character designs. I love like learning about how the Chow Garden works and the way they can transform into different forms. Like I would love to see more Chow plushies. Like there is a super old rare plush of like a fly Chow, and that's the Chow that looks like Knights from Nights into Dreams. But like that would be really cool to just like have like the different adult Chows, different head shapes, and like the Chaos Chow and stuff like that. I wonder if they make a plush of Chaos from Sonic Adventure, like Chaos Zero. That'd be cool. And that's all the Sonic plushies I have, but now that we're back on the topic of video games, let's talk about some more series that I have plushies for, starting with Mother. This is the Boku and Friends Stuffed Doll series, based on Mother 2, aka Earthbound. Now, I've never opened this box, mainly just because my place can get kind of dusty, and I would love to like have a display case first. And I don't know, it's just these boxes are so nice. Like they have them here, they have all their hometowns on the back, and sprites on the top, and just also like most plushies don't come in boxes, so like I feel like I kind of have to keep the box. But I would love to take them out eventually, and also like take off those little zip ties that they have there. But these are some of the highest quality plushies I've ever seen, which is why I want to be so delicate with them. That and the fact that like they're pretty hard to obtain in America. Like I mean, they're not hard to. It's just like they're more expensive, and like it seems like they'll go out of stock eventually. But yeah, let's take a look at each one individually. This is Jeff. I really like I think just what I love about these plushies is the different materials for every single like garment they have. Like that bow tie like looks like silk, you know, and look at the tiny little buttons on his shirt. Like wow, the little seams there. It's the pocket, his shoelaces that are like real actual like string, and I don't know, it's great. And let's go on to Ness, and like the denim on the shorts, and like the little clips on his backpack. It's so perfect. The hat, they did these amazingly. Here's Paula. Sorry, my voice cracked there. This is Paula. And I love her little dress and her shoes. And she's got like little like, I don't know what it's called. She's got like little frills under the dress. I don't know. But yeah, we also have Pooh. He's got a ponytail back there somewhere. But yeah, these look pretty great, and I'm very, very happy with them. When these were announced, I was freaking out because, I mean, Mother 2 has been out for 30 years at this point, and we had never gotten plushies of these characters. Luckily, there are a lot of Mother figurines, and there are some plushies of other characters that we'll get into soon. But yeah, this Boku and Friends series, or just Me and My Friends series, is really, really special. Let's go on to the second box of Mother plushies. Mr. Saturn and Porky, or Poki and Dose-san. It's interesting. Even though his canon name in Japan is Porky, the R isn't pronounced in Japanese. It is like Porky. That's how it's read out. So I guess the English localization was pretty accurate. But in starting in Smash Brothers Brawl, they've started calling him Porky. And of course, in the Mother 3 fan translation, they called him Porky again. And of course, there's, I mean, whatever. I don't need the semantics here. But yeah, this is like, this Mr. Saturn here is a big reason why I would love to like get rid of these zip ties, because poor guy, poor little guy. I believe there are plushes of Mr. Saturn that are wearing like the ball and chain from Master Belch, and it's just like, yeah, this seems similar. But yeah, it's cool, very cool to have a plushie of Porky. Porky is a very, very cool character and a very interesting character, probably the most compelling character in the series. And yeah, very cool to have that. And there's the phase disorder on the side. I didn't even know that was there till just now. I never really inspected it that much. Anything here? No, just the mother logo, but we got Porky's house right here. And that's the fence to Ness's house, because Porky and Ness are next door neighbors. And here's Saturn Valley. Now this plush set, I lost my fucking mind at. Because Mother 2 has all those figurines. Mother 1 does as well. So we've had official art of the characters forever. But with Mother 3, a big part of that game is that the developers didn't want people playing it to have preconceived notions of what the game is. So because of that, so much of the marketing of the game shows nothing. We've never gotten official art of so many of the main characters. Like, if we didn't have Lucas in Smash Brothers, like that, like fan interpretations of him would be so different. So that's why it was so crazy to get this plush set of 4 of the main characters in Mother 3. Duster, Klaus, Lucas, and Kumatora. And these are just absolutely lovely. Like, Kumatora we did see in 3D in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that was really cool. I love how her coat looks. She's a very cool character. But what's so crazy is this is the first ever official art of Duster. Ever. Like, in terms of his modern design, because he had designs in the Nintendo 64 version of the game, which was canceled. But, like, this design of Duster, this was the only art we had to go off of for 18 years. But now we have, like, so many more interpretations of like how Duster looks. Like, I remember for the longest time I thought that these little dots here, these tiny brown dots on his cheeks, I thought like those were like cheekbones, like or like wrinkles or something, but it's actually his curly sideburns. On the side it's more noticeable. Did they have side sprites here? No, it doesn't seem like it. But yeah, like the buttons there, their little shoes, and the little, oh my god, they're even sitting in like the sunflower field. And yeah, I really, really love these plushies. They're very, very cute. I love the slight blush they all have. And yeah, it's just very, very special. And let's take a look at the back of the box. So they all have their own areas. Kumatora was the princess of Osohe Castle. Lucas, this is where Lucas's mother and father live. This is Klaus, this is where their grandfather lives. And then this is Duster and his father's house. And that's really, really cool. And then, so, of course, they really lived up to the hype with this next plush set in the Boku and Friends series. Lucky and Nice from the Tanzura brothers. Or as they're known in America, Lucky and Gorgeous from the Runaway 5. Now this box is super cool because it's actually their tour bus. It says Tanzura here, or as it looks like it says Tohivdo or something. Oh, it wasn't on camera, I'm sorry. Toshiba. Yeah, cool. These guys are in the Melee intro, so wow, now we have merch of the guys in the Melee intro. What's interesting is in the American localization of the game, they changed their suits to be more like red and green, so they look like Mario and Luigi to make them more distinct from the Blues Brothers. And they also changed the name from Tanzura Brothers to Runaway 5. But what's weird about that is there's 6 members. So why 5? Why the Runaway 5? It's foolish. You're a fool. So those are all the Mother plush sets, but I have a lot more Mother plushies. Let's start off with everyone's favorite Mother 3 character, the Clayman. This plushie is really, really cool. He's got his little like antenna here. His hands and feet are all floppy, which kind of reminds me of the part in the game where like the Clayman's like power goes down and he's like walking all limp, and you gotta like push him to recharge. This is a very like unique kind of fabric. Like you could kind of see it, like it's got like kind of like a repeating like a pattern. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's very, very soft. He's very squeezable, very huggable. And yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. It's a very cool one. One plushie I wish I had was the one of Boney from Mother 3. That one is out of stock and they don't plan on making more of them. But it's Boney when he dresses as a human. And apparently the plush stands on its own, which is really cool. Let's put the Clayman right here. Next is the teddy bear from Earthbound. What I really love about this plush is this is like exactly how it looks in the game. Like, this is just the sprite, but real. The little face, I don't know why, but the frown is really cute to me. And he's got a little bow tie, which is really cute. And what's really neat is like, he has a leash, and that seems weird at first, but then you remember in the game, he's always just like being dragged along behind you. So it kind of like contextualizes that, like, yeah, he just has this little leash so you can just drag him along wherever, which is really, really cool. He's got a very like furry texture, which I think is really neat. And there's a bigger version of this plushie as well, but I only have the small one. It's Mr. Saturn in his house. How cute is that? How cute is that? How cute is that? How cute is that? Tell me! How cute is that? I love it. I love it so much. You can go back home now, I'm sorry.
Pop, bing, pop.
I also have a bigger Mr. Saturn. I don't have a house for him, but this is how I imagine, like... Actually, nah, Mr. Saturn's probably like 3 feet tall in real life. Like, he's probably really big based on that official art. I don't know where it is, though. You can find it. Anyway, he's got the whiskers. He's got his little eyes. What's interesting is, like, does he have, like, little gray, like, irises? Or is that just the lighting here? It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, this is a super well-made plush. And, like, see, like, this fabric is, like, very, like... It's not, like, hairy, you know? It's not, like, fuzzy or anything. So, like, it gives off the vibe that, like, this is just skin, which I think is cool. And, of course, like... kind of silk look for his little bow. And yeah, I love Mr. Saturn. He's cute. Also, if you'll remember before when I talked about the Homestuck plushies, I mentioned that I won the Eridan in a Tumblr giveaway. And in that same giveaway, the person who made the plushies was like, you can also request another small plush for me to make. I requested this. I don't remember who did it, wish I did. But there he is. And here he is from the front. And here he is from the back. You fool, you thought we were done with Mr. Saturn? Well, take a look at this. So, this is actually like a little fridge magnet, and it's on this little, the reason I have it, it came with a little piece of paper, and the way I have it sticking to it is, my little Hamtaro magnet is helping out. So thank you, Hamtaro. You're a real one. But yeah, each of these, I have a lot of these little mother plush magnets. So each of them come with their own little piece of paper that says different stuff. I don't know Japanese, but I can tell that this is like the Mr. Saturn font, which, fun fact, was based on Shigesato Itoi's daughter's handwriting at the time, which is so cute. But yeah, I like this plushie a lot. There's also another one of Mr. Saturn that is like a side view of him. I don't have that one, but it is cool that it exists. Next up is Ness. Look at him. He's so cute. I love that he's got his foot out, like in Earthbound. And then we got Tenda. He's shy. So, you know, I won't put him on the table. He's very shy. Here we got the Stinky Ghost. The Stinky Ghost. Stinky. Uh-oh, Stinky. Here's the Ramblin' Evil Mushroom. It's kind of... Wow, on camera, it's like pretty hard to like... Okay, now it looks a little better, but with the lighting, this red kind of blended in with the other red. But yeah, I like him. He's funny. He's rambling, he's evil, he's a mushroom. This is one of the rabbit statues that blocks the way towards the temple in Dalam. I just like how it looks. It's a cutie. It's a cutie pie. This is a Starman. Moving on. This is Salsa the Monkey from Mother 3. His little tail is cute. I love his chubby cheeks. Wish he could take that collar off. Ooh, and look at that. Like, I really like that, like, the top part of the eye is brown for, like, the shading. And, oh my god, he even has little, like feet there. I didn't even notice. That's so cute. Fun fact about Salsa. Did you know that his name is a pun? Because his name is Sarusa, and Saru means monkey. Wow. Monkey. And my last Earthbound magnet is the Ultimate Chimera. And what I really think is super cool about this one is that even though it's like presented as 2D, they gave it like the depth of having the button in between the wings, which is a really neat part of it. And he even has this other side, which is very, very cute. All right, now let's go to the other best game series of all time by HAL Laboratory. Kirby. I like Kirby. And fun fact, this Kirby plushie is the earliest plush that I still have. I remember being like 13 years old and just thinking like, I want to start like getting video game plushies, and I bought this one on Amazon and I've had him ever since. He's very wide for some reason, like he should be like that, but yeah, I think his design is based on the anime. I think if it had a tag, I tore it off. I was the type of kid to do that back then. But he's very precious, and I will keep him forever. He's sleepy. This is Sleep Kirby. They call him that because he sleeps. This is a promotional plush for Kirby's 25th anniversary. It's him in the classic Kirby style. Kind of looks like the art for like Superstar, but he has the Star Rod, which is from Adventure. So, yeah, what a cutie pie. What a cutie pie. Pop! Another Kirby. This is from like a blind box of plushies. Kirby. This is Sword Kirby. My brother got me this. And it's for Kirby's 20th anniversary. From SK Japan. Wow. I love Kirby. Kirby's one of my favorite game series of all time. He's the best. It's the name you should know, after all. Here's one of Kirby on his Warp Star. He's a good guy. I like him. This is Waddle Dee. What a cutie. Waddle Dee. What a cutie. And here's Waddle Dee dressed like a bunny. Can you believe it? Can you freaking believe it? Here's Poppy Bros Jr. I absolutely love his design. He's so cute with his little hat. Oh, I actually didn't even realize, like, this is stitched in such a way so it's always leaning to the right, so that way it's like always on the profile, so like it doesn't just lean back. That's a pretty cool way to do it. I love that. I mainly got this just so you know the GIF, you know the one where, yeah. DDD. DDD is one of my favorite fictional characters in anything. People think he's the villain of the series, and he's not. He's such a cool guy, and I love him, and he's hitting the whip. Wow, his arms are blue. Wow. Peace. Peace and love. I'm warning you, peace and love. Oh, but you thought we were done with DDD, you fool? You fool! Well, let me ask you this. Who's Kirby gonna sleep with, huh? They're having a little sleepover. DDD's walking to bed. He's so sleepy. Sleepy. No! Sleepy. Beautiful. Meta Knight with his sword Galaxia. He's got some dust on him. He's usually pretty high up. Rebecca got this for me for my birthday, I think in 2016. It was the year Kirby Planet Robobot came out. And she got me the game and the Kirby series, Kirby Amiibo, and this plushie. And Kirby Planet Robobot ended up being one of the best Kirby games of all time. Rebecca always gets me the best gifts because she's my best friend. And look, the sword even has a little hilt. I don't think it'll fit in there, but you know, you can try. And I have another Meta Knight. This was a gift from my friend Taylor. I guess the sword did fit. Thanks, Taylor. It's Mark's. I think I bought this at the Nintendo store many years ago, like 6 or 7 years ago. And I love him. He's a piece of shit. I love him. Sorry, Diddy. Rick. Rick. And finally, my two favorite Kirby plushies, the ones I've been waiting my entire life for them to make. Adeline and Ribbon. They actually brought them back, and now they have plushies, and I'm so happy. Ribbon's so cute. I love her. I love them both so much. They're so cute. I grew up with Kirby 64, so it's a very special game to me, and I like I don't know. They had humans in Kirby, and no one questioned it. I know Ribbon's not a human, but she is humanoid. And I don't know. I feel like they should try doing that again. They're really cute characters. So they should try that at some point. Next up, Animal Crossing. DJ KK, baby. Perfect. Love him. Did you know KK is based on a real person? He's based on Kazumi Totaka. And if you see a picture of Totaka, you see those eyebrows, you can see how they did that. Bunny. Rebecca bought me this. She's one of my favorite Animal Crossing villagers. It's cool that one of my favorite Animal Crossing villagers actually had a plushie. Because there's 400 plus of them, and then what are their plushies, 20 of them? So, yeah. Bunny. We got Brewster, looking very dapper. Brewster is a very cool character. I don't know. I like... A big thing I really love about the old Animal Crossing games is that, you're not just friends with everyone immediately. And, really, I mean, the characters that illustrate that perfectly are Brewster and Sable. And, so yeah, I guess that's part of Animal Crossing that I want back. And, yeah, that's why Brewster means a lot to me. I really do want plushies of Mabel and Sable, but they haven't made recent ones for some reason. So the ones that do exist are kind of hard to find, but they're very, very cute. Porter the monkey. Fun fact about Porter, he looks pretty much identical to the character Champ the monkey, who is a regular villager. And what's interesting is Champ doesn't show up in New Leaf. And that could be because Porter is an alter ego, perhaps? Yeah, I don't know. Nintendo's monkey characters are always so cute. I love monkeys. Next, we got one of my favorites, Rossetti. Mr. Sonny Rossetti. His first name is Sonny. Big reason why New Horizons sucks is because he's not even in it. New Horizons doesn't suck, but it's the worst Animal Crossing game. It's great. It's just the worst Animal Crossing game. I mean, I think they added Rossetti to be in the cafe, but Rossetti's one of my favorite characters. I love him. He's like me. Hey, lastly, we have this plushie of Rosie. And you're probably thinking, this does not look like the Animal Crossing art style. This looks fan-made. And it's not fan-made. The reason it looks different is because it's the art style of the Animal Crossing movie. This is official merch for the Animal Crossing movie, which was based on Wild World. Came out in 2007. In that movie, her name is Bouquet. I think that's just the villager's Japanese name. But yeah, I don't know. She was a really funny and cute character in the movie, and I just thought it was cool that they made that merch. I would really love some GameCube Animal Crossing plushies, but they're very expensive, unfortunately. Also, for some reason, she's a bag. And that zipper got kind of stuck. Wow. Anyway, alongside Animal Crossing, there was another GameCube classic called Pikmin. This is Olimar from Pikmin. I like him, but his mouth is kind of weird on this plush. There are older plushies of Olimar and Louie that had vinyl on the suits. And the reason you don't see a lot of vinyl plushies anymore is because that stuff can deteriorate pretty easily. That's the same thing that happened with the old Gamma plush. But I do love how they look. It's just if you play with them at all, they will kind of chip and break away. I don't know how exactly they stay if you don't play with them much, but yeah. Olimar. Olimar is one of my favorite Nintendo protagonists. And he fell over. Next I have the winged Pikmin, the Pinkman, Jesse Pinkman. He's cute. I like that they have like little stripes like a bee. I got this at the Nintendo store in New York as well. And this is a Bulborb. I brought him to the launch of Pikmin 4 with me because he really likes to eat Pikmin and he heard there would be Pikmin there, so I fed him some Pikmin. Apparently, I learned recently that the Japanese name for a Bulborb is just Chappy, which is funny. Also, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Rebecca got me this many years ago for either Hanukkah or my birthday. And the coolest part is that he comes with a Pikmin. He has a little Pikmin with him. How cute is that? I mean, it's not nice to, eat someone, but like that's so fun. That's such a fun idea. I love that. I love Pikmin. God, I love Pikmin. Actually, I have some more Pikmin plushies. These are all bootlegs, though, so just that's a little disclaimer. My friend Dia got me them this year for Hanukkah. This is the best looking one by far. Like, this looks like it could be official. This is a glow Pikmin from Pikmin 4. Wow, look at that. A glow Pikmin from Pikmin 4. I guess I'll put them in, like, descending order of how, like, real they look. This is the Ice Pikmin with a really big head. I like his little fingers and toes, though. They're kind of cute. Wop. Come on, stay. Hold. Okay, perfect. Now we got Ochi. This Ochi's a little weird, but at least it's not the bootleg. Have you seen the bootleg Ochis where he has a nose? At least it's not that. But yeah, this is cute. He's a cutie. I love Ochi. I definitely want to pick up an official plush of him. Maybe Moss too. Moss is funny. Ah! And lastly, what the fuck happened here? Like, what happened to you, buddy? Why are the hairs like this? I love him. All new material. Let's go. What a beauty. What a beautiful boy. I love him. Purpleman. Alright, now we're going on to some Zelda plushies. First off, I have a plushie of Link. I also have a plushie of Link. I have a plushie of Link. And I have a plushie of Tingle. That could have gone better. Yeah, I my first ever cosplay was Tingle. I cosplayed him when I was 14. And I grew up with the game, freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. I thought it was so interesting that that game existed, and the fact that the DS was region-free, so I could play the European version even though we never got it in America. So, like, we still got it in English, and I thought that was really, really cool. And fun fact about freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, that game's character designer was Kazuyuki Kurashima, who also happened to be the character designer for one of my favorite games of all time, Moon Remix RPG Adventure. He also follows me on Twitter. I have to brag about that at every opportunity I get. But the reason I bring that up is because I believe this is the rarest plushie I own. This is the Signal Monkey from Moon. I absolutely love him. He's very soft. I like that the fur is like a little different texture from the skin. I like the signal a lot. And the tag here just says ASCII Charactertainment Shop. Oh, that was not on screen at all. Yeah, so it's ASCII Charactertainment Shop. And ASCII was the company that actually published Moon. So it seems like they had their own like store or like online brand. I don't know much about the history of this plush, but I do know that I found it on a Japanese Mercari listing and spent more than I'd like to admit on him, and I've never seen it listed again since. But I am so happy I have him. He's so goddamn cute. Monkey. And speaking of monkeys from the PS1, we also got the Peepo monkey from Ape Escape. I absolutely love this plush. I think it's like perfect. Just like, I don't know, like I could see him just being real. Like if Peepo monkeys were real and they were like small monkeys, like I could see him walking around and trying to kick my ass. This plush also made me realize that Peepo monkeys don't have ears, which is kind of weird. Or tails. Do all monkeys have tails? I don't know. I mean, I know not all primates have tails because I don't have one. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Ape Escape. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite series. And it's just such a perfect design. I have this picture of Rebecca holding it as soon as I got this plush. And she looks like the Virgin Mary holding little baby Jesus. And it's hilarious. And it's like the most like tender, lovely image I've ever seen. And someone on Twitter redrew it as Palutena holding Pit. Or maybe just Rebecca holding Pit. I don't know, but someone redrew it as with Pit from Kid Icarus. So that's how you know you've made it, if someone redraws you. But yeah, I love this little monkey. I love this little monkey. But yeah, now we're just gonna go through some more miscellaneous video game plushies I have. Right after this one, Uncle Moishi. Uncle Moishi is a Jewish children's entertainer, real name Moshe Tannenbaum, and he's been working as Uncle Moishi for probably like 50 years. Like I have a vinyl record from the 70s that he did, and yeah, like I mean, if you're a classic Oprah Zeb fan, you remember the Uncle Moishi shit posts. You know about him. But yeah, this is a pretty good plush. He's got the seat right there. He's got his microphone. He's got his beard, and he's got the mem on his hat, which stands for Moishi, which is his name. He's got a sleeve, and even that back there, is that like supposed to be? Oh, that's like a shirt collar or like? Yeah, cool. Uncle Moishi. What a guy. Pizza is delicious, my favorite food around. My parents got me this for Hanukkah one year because they knew I liked Uncle Moishi. You know, the way that sounds, like, since I've said I grew up Jewish, that sounds like it would have happened when I was a kid. No, it was like when I was 19. Another plushie that my parents actually got me is this really cool set of 2 plushies. It's Banjo and his little friend Kazooie. And what's so cool about this is Kazooie actually can just come out of the backpack, like in Banjo-Tooie. And you can pose her wings, and I think they like got her like designed perfect here. Like she really does just look like Kazooie. I don't know, I love it. Here, watch. See? That's Kazooie. And let's take a look at Banjo. He's got his little necklace, his pants, got his backpack with the Rare logo, and it even closes so you could hide some stuff in there. And he's got his hair too. He's got his hair. I love him. I love you, Banjo. And I love you, Kazooie. You guys know Elebits? This is an Elebit. Electricity and cars only work because of Elebits, you know. Yeah, this is the, I think it's called the green Elebit, even though it's clearly blue. And yeah, it seems to be made of vinyl, but like it's in pretty good condition. I bought this on eBay like 7 or 8 years ago, and it was pretty cheap at the time. It was like $10. It even came in a box. I think it was just a promotional item like that came with like certain like orders of the game. I'm not sure, but I don't think it was for sale like by itself ever. But it's very cool. I really would love for this series to come back. Konami should start making video games again. Here's this little thing from Akiba's Beat. I've never played Akiba's Beat, and I don't care to, but this guy's cute. I think they gave these away at GameStop as a pre-order bonus. I don't know, I don't give a shit. It's the Prince of All Cosmos! From Katamari Damacy! I love him! And it's his Katamari! Wow! And his hands have magnets so he can roll the Katamari. His feet also have magnets So if you have something metal, you could just actually make him stand on it, which is kind of cool because he can't really support himself. I've been saying for a while that, like, while I do love this plush, I'm not a huge fan of the prince's new face. I much prefer, like, his old face with, like, the almond eyes and the more square-shaped mouth. But what's cool is that very recently they actually started making plushies of the prince with that old face. But I couldn't order it at the time, but I might try to. I might try to, because I like that design. Like, I like Keita Takahashi, like, experimenting with his style, definitely. And I think this kind of face looks great in Watam, his more recent game. But yeah, I don't know. I like the prince's old face. But yeah, I'm happy I have this.
Wah!
Here's Parappa the Rapper. This is probably the worst Parappa plush. This was like a very recent thing as like a PlayStation All-Stars line. Like there was one of Kratos too. And I don't know, it's just like, it doesn't really look like Parappa to me. It looks like a mascot resembling Parappa, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I'll put some pictures up of like other plushies of Parappa, and like you'll see what I mean, where it just like, it looks off. Also, I want his ears to droop like that, because that's how his ears should go. But, you know, I do like Parappa, so I'm happy it's here. You could also make him angry. So that's a plus, I guess. I got 2 dogs from the PS2. Never mind, I thought I could relate these. This isn't actually Amaterasu, though. This is her son, Chibiterasu. Yeah, I got this many years ago. Like, probably 10 years ago at a convention. Yeah, who made this? Produced by Multiverse Studio. But yeah, it is official merch of Chibiterasu from Okamiden. And yeah, I love Okami and Okamiden. I've actually never beaten Okami, but I did beat Okamiden. And yeah, I remember, like, this is old enough to where, like, I did play with it, and like it kind of, like, I remember his little wing came off, and my mom sewed it back on for me. Or maybe it was this one. I don't know, but thanks, Mom. And now we have Koromaru from Persona 3. The reason I have this plushie is because I'm a big fan of the 3DS, and I was very sad to see less and less games being made for it. So when Persona Q2 came out, I did buy the special edition when it came out, just because I love the 3DS, and I was like, this will probably be hard to find eventually. I was right, it is. And at the time, I had not played a Persona game. But I tried it out, and it was fun. I like Etrian Odyssey, and it's pretty much that. It was very shocking to watch the intro and see a woman shoot herself in the head without playing Persona 3 first. But now that I have played Persona 3, I'm happy I have Koromaru. I mean, I haven't beaten Persona 3, but it definitely is the game I've played the most of in the series. I should get back to it. It's fun. It's a fun game. Here we have Fox McCloud. His little helmet isn't attached to him no more. This was I found this at a GameStop a while back, and I think they gave me like a steep discount because it was damaged. Yeah, I'm not a huge Star Fox guy, but like, you know, he's a Nintendo character, he's in Smash. I was like, yeah, why not, for that price. And I never cared enough to put some glue on there. That's how little I care. I like Star Fox enough. I think the best Star Fox game is Star Fox Assault. Here's a cool one. It's Jobski from Part-Time UFO. Do 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 do. Wow. Shout out to my buddy Katie. She made me aware of the listing of this plushie, along with 2 other plushies, and then I bought it. And that led me down the dark rabbit hole of buying things from Japanese auction sites. And I've never financially recovered. Vitaboy and Minigirl from Vitamin Connection! They came with a special physical edition of Vitamin Connection, and if you are looking for a good co-op game, I could not recommend Vitamin Connection enough. It is one of the coolest co-op games ever. Like, as you can see, they are pink and blue, and the reason for that is they're supposed to mirror the Joy-Cons. And they both control completely differently. Like, one of them, you hold one Joy-Con, like, held upright, and then the other one, you hold it, like, sideways and use, like, motion. And so it's completely asymmetrical multiplayer, and it's a lot of fun. And it kind of plays out like an old, like, I don't know, like an old kid's cartoon. Like, you have to go inside, like, people's bodies to, like, cure their sickness because you're vitamins, and it's cute. I love Vitamin Connection, and these designs are great. Also, the soundtrack kicks ass. Very Katamari vibes. Pepino spaghetti. I'll be honest, this plush is crazy. It's not the best I've seen, but like I do like it a lot. He's very funny. They recently released a plushie of the stupid rat from Pizza Tower, and I really want to pick that one up because it's really cute. But that one sold out pretty quick, so I gotta wait for a restock. And I'll be completely honest, the official Noise plush, to me, it doesn't look as good as the bootleg. Because, like, the Noise is just, like, that kind of character, where he's just, like, really fucked up and misshapen, so the bootleg just kind of captures him better. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Pizza Tower. I've mentioned before that I'm actually in the game. I donated to the Patreon. So I got a little guest character in it. Also, when the day the game came out, I actually got Pepino onto my stream as a guest, so that was really, really cool. Yeah, I also make figurines of Pepino and the Noise, so I'm a big fan of this game because I'm a big Wario fan. Wow. All right, let's just, yeah. I found this BMO at a thrift shop for $2. Also, I bought this Metroid at a convention like 10 years ago, well before I'd even played Metroid. But I knew, like, I liked the design of the Metroids, and like I knew them from like Smash, obviously. And now I'm a big Metroid fan. Between the reveal and the release of Metroid Prime 4, I got into the series and played through almost every game. I haven't beaten Prime Hunters or Other M, but I think I've played every other game to completion. Federation Force was good. Suck my dick. All right, and lastly, I got a box of some more miscellaneous plushies that just didn't really fit into other categories. But first off, there are some video game related ones, so we'll show those. So my friend Ezra, as you remember from before, he sent me a bunch of Tamagotchi plushies and some other stuff. He also included these bee plushies from this Roblox bee game that he was really into. But I don't know anything about the game, so these don't really mean much to me, but I do like this funny bee. He is funny. This evil bee is a little scary. And there's also this cat bee. Wow. Let's read the tag. What does the tag say? Bee Swarm Simulator. Wow. That's awesome. Bees. And Ezra also sent me a Webkins iguana. And apparently the code isn't used, so I can use this on Webkins today. I didn't even know Webkins was still up. When I was a kid, I had a little tree frog Webkins, and I loved him. But yeah, iguanas are cute. This is actually pretty crazy. This is the second iguana plush of the video. And of course, we gotta love iguanas because there's one on the cover of Dragon Quest VII. And since we're on the topic of stuff Ezra got for me, Ezra didn't get me these, but I bought them when I was visiting him in California. I got a realistic octopus plush and a realistic squid. And I thought they were so cool. Like, I just found this this place that just had like realistic plushies of animals, and I thought that was such a fun idea. It's so cute. I don't know, I love them. Cephalopods are cute. They're cool little funny guys. Bleh. Also, I have these two plushies here. This little cat with a bow tie and this little whale. And do you know Toreba, I think it's called? That like claw machine app where you like play a real claw game that's like streamed to you, and then like if you win they ship the plushies to you. these aren't from that. It's from a knockoff called Clawy. And I won these from that. They gave you like some free plays. I think I spent like $2. And what's cool is these cats, I actually got 3 of them in one grab. I wish I still had the video, but like the app only detected it as 1, but like then I was like, hey, I got 3. And they were like, can you send us the video? And I was like, yeah. And then they sent me 3. I gave 1 to my friend Noam. The other one, I think I gave to my friend Rebecca. If not, I have no idea where it ended up. Maybe I sold it. I don't know. But yeah, I got these from a claw machine in some other country and they sent it to me. And that was cool. And finishing off with the coolest stuff here, some Beanie Babies. This is a rabbit named Peridot. They're very cute. Let's read about Peridot. Little rabbit, dressed in green, is so quick he's hardly seen. You'll see him come out to play, then just as quickly run away. My birthday is April 15th. I love you, Peridot. Peridot, you're cute. Give the camera a kiss. And Rebecca got me this one. This is Tundra, the tiger. My friends think that I am very majestic. I agree, but don't ever call me domestic. My birthday is November 29th. Aww. And the last plushie of the video. The last Beanie Baby I own. Spider-Man. Alright, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching.